Okay. Um, girl, so I am talking and okay, so I had this moment, and if you watch this in the replay, make sure you leave me a comment or two. Tell me what you really think, things like that. So, I have to have this rant because it's been driving me crazy. It has been driving me insane lately. And so I decided, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to have a moment. I'm going to have a moment about it to talk about my small YouTubers. And I'm a small YouTuber, so don't get me wrong. I'm a small YouTuber. But I think I'm going to have to talk about I'm gonna have to make a statement about the whole. Okay, let me go back. I absolutely adore watching collection videos. Girl, Bella, I just got to get this out before I have to go get B. So I love watching I love watching makeup collection videos. Love them to death. Love them. I love to see people's collections, see what they have, things like that. It just does something for me. So I love them. But as of late, everyone is now doing collection and declutter videos. Um, and hear me out. I'm just gonna say this, and this is specifically to the small YouTubers. YouTubers about my size, smaller YouTubers, not really large YouTubers. Now, let's just be honest. Collection videos, and now thank you, Michelle. Collection videos get a lot of views, but even more so right now, we are in a space where, hi Staticia, where declutter videos get a lot of views, because for some reason people like to want you, if you have makeup, they want you to get rid of it. It's something, and if you don't get rid of it, and you have to feel, shame for you. Hi, Selena. You have to feel ashamed about your makeup. And so you have to get rid of some of it because you have way too much. You can never use it all. And this is just too much, and I cannot take it anymore. And it's working my nerves, and I have anxiety. And on and on and on the whiny angst goes. So, hey, my boo thing. So, anyway, so I've seen a proliferation of them. And like I said, they are getting views. But here's what I'm going to say to my smaller YouTubers. Now, of course, hey, Lisa, you see larger YouTubers decluttering, which they should, because they have enormous amounts of makeup that they are not using. Why do they have that much? Because they get PR. See, they're getting huge influxes of it, of 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 it. They're getting a huge influx. So once they declutter, the reason why they are decluttering is because they know next week they gonna have boxes on boxes of new shit coming in. Remember that. Hello, thank you. So this is what they do. So them doing declutters makes sense. Now let me talk about small YouTubers. So I watched this girl today, and she was like, I want to get it down to 9 palettes because I just have too many. Right. Exactly. See, that's where I'm going with this, Danny. And she's like, I just want to get it down to 9 palettes because I just have too much. And I'm watching this, right, decluttering 20 palettes, girl. So I'm watching this girl and I'm thinking, hi, Sarah, what are you doing? You have a YouTube channel. All right, girl. So thank you so much, Anastasia. So you are decluttering, but who's going to replace it? But you. But you. So, this is kind of like an offshoot of the low buy, no buy that everybody's doing. So now you're doing this low buy, no buy, but now you're going to declutter. So now this absolutely makes no sense because you're decluttering, because you're gonna get these views, but then you're gonna wind up replacing them. Yeah, but selling on Poshmark is not guaranteed. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's buying on Poshmark. You're not gonna sell. You're not necessarily gonna sell that much, and you're still not gonna get the value. So and you're going to wind up replacing things, because now you're gonna want to buy things, because now that you don't have anything, what are you gonna use for content? So yeah, you're doing this and you look real cute and you're getting these views, but now you're gonna spend more money. And I thought part of this was that we are trying to not spend as much. We are overwhelmed with all this money we have spent. So now we have put ourselves in a position, because we have a YouTube channel, to spend more money, because now we don't have that much stuff to use for content. So now of course you don't need to have a huge collection to do content, but you need some. Hear me out. You need some. So I'm gonna need small YouTubers to really think this through. Instead of trying to jump on this bandwagon, because you're gonna get the views and maybe you'll get some subscribers, and yeah, and on and on and on, and think about how this overall is going to affect your channel, since you are a channel and you are a beauty channel. Because trust me, the people who are decluttering, I have 30 palettes and it's way too much. And yes, let's just be honest, for the average person, 30 palettes might be too much for them. In reality, it really isn't, but okay, if it's too much for you. But if you are a beauty channel, if you are talking, if you are talking about this on a regular, you might need to keep up with some products. Because then, let me say this, and then let me explain the reason why. The reasoning behind this is because, okay, well, Chris, I'm happy I helped you with that. I guess I'm so boring you go to sleep on me. Right? So let me explain why this is not the best practice as a small YouTuber. Because now you don't have enough products to do things like throwbacks with, or when your money is low and you're trying to be creative with your content, you don't have a lot of things to work with. So you've decluttered. So it's like you got to do one or the other. I honestly don't think declutters are the way to go if you're a small channel. If you want to get on one of these trends, hey Karen, if you want to get on a trend, go with the low buy, no buy. Preferably a low buy, because no buy you might not be able to so I'm just saying that you might want to rethink all this decluttering you're doing. Because I mean, they doing whole declutter video series. I'm going to declutter my eyeshadows. I'm going to declutter my lip products. I'm going to declutter my blushes and my this and my that. And now we know. Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm just messing with you. Listen, as long as I get a view, I'm cool. And some likes before y'all leave, and some comments if y'all think about it. So I'm just want to say that I'm going to need y'all to rethink this whole declutter thing. Because see, what happens is, like right now, say for instance, let's talk about me. We're not even going to, now we know I have a huge, excessive amount of blushes. Am I going to get rid of them? No, not really. And am I going to get rid of all of these damn eyeshadow palettes? No, not really. And you know why? Here's why. Because when it comes down to, now it's fall, correct? So now we're hitting a new season. No, you know what? I understand, because I go to sleep watching videos all the time. I'm just messing with you. Let me tell you why I am not. I like them, but from a content perspective, let's just talk about this. From a content perspective, you want to say, hey, some great fall palettes. And you can bring out these older fall palettes, my favorite, OG fall palettes. And you can bring out all these fall palettes and you can remind people, yeah, I got that one. Maybe I should do something with it. That's why we're going to have all these makeup sessions, so I can just really go on to camera and we can see me do sidebar right there. Just with sidebarring right now. Sidebar is, that's why we're going to be having more makeup sessions, so I can actually pull out stuff. We can play with it. Y'all can see how it works. But I'm saying, right, you have nothing to compare anything by. You've already spent this money. And right, can't dupe shit. Can't talk about how anything, because you've gotten rid of things. Now, yes, if you don't like something, that's one thing. I get rid of things that I just don't like. Everybody should. But to get rid of things because, oh, I have something like this, right. So now you can't compare. You don't have anything to do any of those things that make a more robust beauty channel, because you have gotten rid of all of them. Like, you can say, oh, these are 5 palettes that are very similar. Here's 5. Maybe you have one of them, or maybe you see one that you like. Cool tone palettes, 5 great cool tone palettes. That is the purpose, and that is part of what having a larger collection helps you do. Like, now, I am going to go back and pull out older fall palettes that I love. Older fall palettes, new fall palettes, this fall palettes. Let's just talk fall. You know what I'm saying? Lipsticks we love. Blushes we change into. You can't do that if you get rid of everything. So then what's going to happen is you're going to be rushing to buy new releases and spending more money than you might not have done if you had just let your collection grow. I just had to say that. Because it's like I'm looking at people with like 400 subscribers doing, 30 palettes. And they're doing this whole, oh my God, I just have so many pounds. So when you tell me so many pounds, I just got this huge, like I've seen people talk about on here, on this platform, oh, my huge collection is just giving me anxiety. And they bust out 40 palettes. Now, 40 palettes in a regular situation could be quite a bit. But if you are doing a YouTube channel, 40 palettes ain't shit. I be like all disappointed. Now, we ain't all got to be like Stars Hollywood. That's her name. She got 1,500 palettes. 1,500. Now, okay, now she's taking it to new levels, but I ain't mad at her. It's how money she spends it. See, Bella, you've seen it. And I'll be honest with you. There are quite a few people who get on here and do these declutters. Hey, Crimson. Yes, they are. Don't get me wrong. We all are. We are all trying to find our magic video. We all going to have our magic video, that's going to take us over the top, that's going to do some stuff that we didn't expect to happen, that's it. But when it becomes, that's all, you've done all this, now what are you going to do? So you declutter. Now what do you have? What you going to do? You're going to use them 10 that you left yourself with? I got rid of half of my collection. You're looking, you're looking at people who are large YouTubers who have huge collections, who can get rid of half of their stuff, because in 6 months they're going to have that and more, because they're getting the new releases. So they know that this is, yes, you have a finite amount of space. So sometimes you got to think about that shit. But as a large YouTuber, I need to get rid of all this stuff, move this shit out, because there's more coming in. If you are a person who has to pay for your own products, which is the majority of us, yeah. That, so what you're doing is stunting your channel, right. So and then you're going to be rushing to buy these new releases, trying to keep up, trying to keep your channel going, when you could take it a little bit easier. Now, if that's your thing, if you love to get the new releases, that's one thing. But to be decluttering all this stuff to prove a point, to get views, is going to do nothing in the long run, because all you're going to do is wind up spending more money trying to keep up with everything. Listen, I'm not getting rid of nothing. I was watching, like I said, I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, I can buy 12 pallets in a month. I mean, real talk. I can be like, oh shit, how did I wind up with 12 pallets? Not to say that that is a good thing, but it is just what it is sometimes. Now, do I do this every month? No. But, you know, it ebbs and flows, and that's what happens on a channel. It ebbs and flows. But am I going to get rid of all of this stuff? Absolutely not, because it gives me the ability to have a robust channel. Right. Right. All of a sudden you look and you're like, dang, how did I wind up with 10 pallets this month? How did I wind up buying all these pallets? Because you went to this company, you bought something, you went here, and you didn't even notice it happened. And I'm not saying people should be like, don't be me. You don't have to, don't be me. Don't be me. But this trend is so stupid, because you're now getting rid, and you're getting rid of things, and you're just going to wind up spending that money, which, if you calling yourself being helpful to the environment, you ain't helped the environment at that point. Because now you're gonna, because I need to start putting them in my history. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start writing their names. I'm going through my history today, and I'm gonna start writing down these small people, these huge but small declutters, and I'm gonna start writing their names down so I can go start watching some of their stuff and see how much stuff they rebuy. Right, exactly. Right, so it's like, and just add that to, right, exactly. Thank you. If you're on this, I'm not going to be wasteful, then go on a low buy. You know, use the things you do. I figured it out. It was a cover shot, Bella. I was like, flash shot. I've never heard of that. Cover shot. That's what she meant. I caught it. You know, I'm okay. Or, you know, that's fine about you, you know, making a choice, because, you know, I'm starting to think some things through a little bit. But but I'm still, but to do this, and then you don't have anything to talk about, then that makes no sense. I mean, they were like, oh no, these are too similar, I'm gonna get rid of them. It's like, isn't that what you're supposed to have? Shouldn't you be able to show similarities? Like, hey, I got this. Like, you know, you don't need this. Or, hey, let's talk about my berry cherry. Like, friend, I love pinks, berries, and cherries. I could do a whole video on pink, berry, cherry and talk about them all day long. Maybe I'll do that. Should I do that? Maybe I should do a color series of the eyeshadow palettes. Let's do a week of that. Okay. I just had a whole conversation with myself. Okay, anyway. But it's like, it's just so, I don't want to talk about my small channel people like me, but y'all are annoying. Y'all are so annoying. The whole jumping on a trend is like, okay, I hope it works out you. Right. I mean, and the beauty news girls are getting PR. Let's not forget, they get PR. Their individual channels are not that large, but their channel together is very large, and they get PR. Right, exactly. I mean, it makes sense if you're getting new things constantly, things like that. Like, for instance, what I will say is, I have a finite space, and I am not trying to build up the space for now. You know, right. Sorry. I just had a moment with myself. Baby Bob! Baby Bob! So, it's like, so, you have a finite space. So sometimes you feel like, let me just get some stuff out of here that I'm not using. That's fine. That makes sense. But this like whole savage declutter, like I did savagely declutter lipsticks, lip products. We know I just did one. I did a savage liquid lipstick declutter. And that was not because I was looking for, um, you know, that, but I just said I'm not using them anymore. So let me make space for the other stuff I'm about to buy. Right? I'm well, thank you. So I've made space for my new purchases, which are going to be more tube lipsticks. And exactly, it is, Rebecca. But what I'm saying is that if you want to slow down your purchases, then don't get rid of the stuff you have. Start using it, especially if you have a beauty channel. It's one thing in your personal life, but if you are sitting up here in a beauty channel and you decide that you're going to get rid of all this stuff, well, you're probably going to buy more things to replace that because you need to create content. So if you are trying, because I'm not buying as much. I can go periods when I'm barely buying anything, and I'm okay with that. But I'm still not sitting here saying, "Oh no, I can't do it." TTYL, see you, Lisa. So I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh no, I'm not going to buy anymore." Yes, we are all slowing down. Yes, we are being a little more, we should be more conscious of what we're buying. We shouldn't just jump into things. FOMO is no longer working. That's why you don't see as many limited editions coming out, because the companies have figured out limited editions are not working the way they were. So now we want permanent shit. We want to be able to think about it and come back and get it. So now they're getting that part, because if you notice, you're not seeing as many limited editions bumping out. You're seeing more things that are just part of their collections. Why? Because we as consumers are now saying, I'm not going to rush out and spend that money. So now they don't have to make as many. They don't make as many, which means that they can re-up or whatever. So there we have it. But this whole process is just like, you really don't have that much to. I watched a girl's blush declutter, and then there's this whole apologetic piece to it, where you're apologizing for spending your money, where you're apologizing if you didn't declutter enough, where they're apologizing for breathing hard, they're apologizing for liking things or disliking things, so it's annoying. It's become, like I said, whiny and angsty. It's like, if I hear one more person talk about how they're getting anxiety from, and I don't love my collection anymore, well then stop buying shit and then just play with the shit you got. And that would be okay too. Hey Ashley, yes, all the disclaimers. My disclaimer is this. It's mine. I ain't getting rid of it. Fuck you. That's my disclaimer. I like it. Works for me. Does something for me right there. So you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it's just really. Hey EI. That's why I said we're gonna look at my face palette and blush collection, and I ain't decluttering shit, because I'm not here to make y'all happy. And it's like, and then it's like this whole vibe of people who want to say, you have way too much, you can never use that in a lifetime. You absolutely right. But you're on here watching people like me to get reviews on it, to see what it looks like before you decide to spend your money on it. Hi, nothing less with Nisi. How are you? You're new. So that's the thing. So stop it. I just need the small YouTubers to stop it, because it's just silly at this point. If you want to share your collection, share your collection. Don't feel the need to declutter to make people feel, to be more relatable. Hell, we are relatable because we small. Everybody knows we're spending our money on this stuff, so they relate to us. It's us. We got no money. We just showing off some shit we got. And this is the world to do it. Hi, Yvette. Because guess what is one of the biggest things that people watch? As a YouTuber, as a beauty YouTuber, let me say this is the biggest thing that people watch are hauls. So and they watch these damn subscription box unboxings. So if these are the things that people watch consistently, then clearly they want you to buy shit so they can watch you show the shit off. So there's this like weird thing going on where yes, people love to watch a haul, see what you bought, but on the flip side, you know, but on the flip side, they want you not to don't declutter your shit. What the hell is wrong with? Don't be ashamed of all you spend. Don't show off all of that. Get rid of everything. Man, get out of here. Get out of here. So it's like, so as a YouTuber, you must not let that vibe get you. Because I swear to you, if I hear one more person like explain the way what they own and how it's terrible and we're so sorry, we shouldn't have it. Exactly. Okay, well, you only watch them, because I am a heathen YouTuber. I'm a heathen. I admit it. I admit it every day. As a heathen. I'm really liking this one. I think I'm going to change it out, though. Let's change it out. Let's go with another one. Let's take this one off. Oh, I got to put the, I got to fix that and put the information. Hashtag I am a heathen. You are absolutely right, Kimberly. I is a heathen. From way back. My daddy was a heathen. Honey, I'm a heathen just with cash. Listen, it ain't got to be Afterpay. I know I'm going to put a different one on. Since they gave me 3. No, I don't want this one. I want this one. So this is my PR, darlings. This is my PR. So I got me some cute little dainty necklaces. I was a heathen way before. I was a heathen before Afterpay. Now I've become just ridiculous. But I'm proud of myself. There are some Afterpays. Yeah, she's joking around. Oh, honey. Did you? Did you let them know you got it because of me? Okay, why can't I put this on? Because my hands and stuff. But I want to wear this one because it's so cute. It's the little rose gold one that I got. I think it's so cute. Yeah, Michelle Wang ain't playing. Angela Owens needs to be with them. Because Angela Owens, honey, A. Owens is right there with them wenches. These aren't that long. I got rid of them. I had them cut down, thank you. No, this just has a really small clasp. Yeah, Michelle Wang just did a right. Yeah, everybody okay with them. Now everybody else trying to be shameful about their shit. Okay, I can't get this one. Yes, Angela buys all the new shiny stuff. All of it. It'd be like, what's it? She got all of it. Right, because real talk, Anthropology is getting the stuff right from them. Being realistic, a lot of times when I see stuff on like sites like Anthropology and everything, I just go to eBay and find the Chinese manufacturers with these little Chinese warehouses. Yeah, but if you watching Kinky go shopping 3 or 4 times in a week. So her buying 2 or 3 things does add up real quick. She do add up real quick, y'all. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep y'all forever. That was just my little small YouTuber declutter rant. Because, oh, okay, well, let me just do a few more small YouTuber rants. Y'all okay with this? Okay, so okay, so you could tell Michelle come from money. You could tell that, obviously. Okay, so here's a couple other things. We were just talking about this. The declutter thing is interesting to me. And here's my next thing that kind of like does it for me. I find it really interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna look at it and see what y'all talking about because I ain't watched it. So I have a thing now where I've been noticing these really small YouTubers have some of the fanciest intros ever. Similar to what, like Glitz did my intro, which I haven't been using as much because I just felt like it was using up too much time. And I ain't really doing videos now anyway. But it's like, but here's, they're doing like super fancy. Like, that was a cute little video. Hey Tracy, it was a cute little intro. But I'm talking about the ones where they like really doing stuff, where they got them you seeing like 2 or 3 clips of them putting on makeup in the streets looking good and everything. I mean, they had these really super fancy intros. And I'm thinking, you got a really super fancy intro. But you ain't but your content ain't that great. Or your content is okay. So I think that and I get it because YouTube is a huge space and we all trying to make it on there. But I think sometimes we're focusing on things that aren't going to gain you views, but because that's not what gets people to watch you. You can have this great intro, but then if your content, your personality is okay, then it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. So I think, and right, the thumbnail click through. And then let me just say this. Then we have the small YouTubers giving growth advice. This is how you grow your YouTube channel. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm never gonna tell you how to grow your YouTube. What's a thumbnail click through? It's about the thumbnails and getting click through rates on your thumbnails. So that's what, when you talk about thumbnail click throughs, it's about that. That's why they tell you to make a really exciting thumbnail, because that's sometimes gains your attention. People will click through. So you always want to check your click through rates. But it's like they're actually like, trying to analyze people's channels and things. Let me tell you something. I ain't never gonna analyze nobody's channel because I'm in the struggle bus with y'all. We all in the struggle bus trying to grow a channel. My channel might be a little bit bigger, but I have found my right, house sway. I have found my groove that works for me, that doesn't work for most. I tell small YouTubers to go ahead and go live, but for me, live works best for me. I'm just being honest. It is what works for me. It is what works for me, and it might not work for everybody. Now, am I going to grow as fast? Absolutely not. I don't grow as fast, and I'm understanding why. Because right now, the YouTube sphere is not used to live streamers, and so when you see something of me come up, you might see 2 hours, and it's like, oh, I'm not gonna watch that. Until you click in and see how fabulous I am, you might not want to watch it. So you might not want to watch it, because if you see the time involved, you might think, oh, this is crazy, I'm not watching that. So until YouTube, viewers kind of shift into being okay with clicking into something like mine, which is longer form, not as many people will subscribe to me and things like that. And sometimes my views aren't as good. So that's one thing. So I'm working, but I get long view time. So therefore, YouTube loves me on some views. So YouTube, yes, and more people are doing lives because they're finding out that it helps your algorithm. So for me, I have to do them because my average watch time is about 45 between it sits between 45 and 50 minutes. So YouTube likes that about me. So what they do is push out my lives. So I am the anomaly right now. I am the chick who doesn't do a lot of videos. So now I have to right. But so I have to create the, so I understand that I won't make as much, I might not get as many subscribers. I might not get as many views. However, I make a decent amount of money because the people who watch give me enough time involved. So that's me. I can't say that's going to work the same way for everybody. And part of the reason why I can't say that is because in order to get to where I am, I do this shit all the time. I'm comfortable with it. Not everybody is comfortable with it. Right. So not everybody's comfortable with it. And I can promise you, and I'm seeing the change, the shift, is you are going to see more lives because people are seeing now people will watch lives. Now, are they going to be as comfortable with them? Because I've seen a few of them and I'm like, you're not doing too good with this, boo. And the reason why is because they're still interacting like they're by themselves. So they don't watch the conversation, the chat well enough. And don't get me wrong, if you got a lot of people, you can't see the whole chat, but you do need to spend some time trying to watch the chat or have somebody with you to watch your chat in order for it to work, because you need to be responding to things. Now, I'm small enough where I can respond, but even there's times when I don't see everything. So there's the challenge. And I think that is part of the so we will see more. Now, will they do the things that I do? I don't think so. So right now, that's why I'm shifting into the makeup sessions, because really people like to watch these things live. So I'm gonna give y'all live makeup sessions. We're gonna have those over here. Now, watch this. If it becomes the point where it's popular and I do become that person who does it, trust me, some other people will start doing live makeup sessions. Why? Because it will be trendy. Thank you, Jim. So, it's just, it's a game. And for me, I've come to accept the part of the game. For me, it took me a minute to go, okay, because for a while, that's why I wasn't doing as many lives, because I felt like I wasn't a real YouTuber, because I was going live and I wasn't videotaping, I wasn't editing and things like that. Right. Exactly. That's true, ER. But so you do need, but you still do need to be able to respond a little bit to the people who are watching. So, for me, I had to say, okay, this is what works for me. Lives work for me. That's where I'm going to put my energy, as opposed to trying to become what YouTubers are supposed to be, because real talk, when you watch these things that, people tell you about hygiene, about how to grow your channel, it's not about what I do. And when I put something up like, well, my challenge is not about watch time, because right now, September 20 whatever, I have 2 million minutes in watch time. I get watch time, but do I get views? Do I get all the views? No, I don't. Do I have all the subscribers based on as much time as people spend with me? No, I don't. Oh, well, hey, Courtney. So do I hope you had a good time. So do I get the watch time? Do I get watch time? Yes, I do. Do I get the amount of views? No, I don't have, hundreds of thousands of views, because the views are about the length of time with me, as opposed to, I did a 10-minute video and 100,000 people watched it. Mine could be, I did a 2-hour live and 1,000 people watched it. So there's a difference. So my watch time is very high. My views are much lower. And, it is what it is. And I just have to deal with it. And that's the way it rolls. And so I have now said I will focus on what works for me, and the growth will come in if it's supposed to. That's all I got. That's all I can have, right? And so as a YouTuber, that's what you have to understand, that the growth It's going to come. Put out your content. Make it decent content. If it feels right and the people, the people that you know tell you, okay, it's good, then keep it moving and keep putting it out there if that's what you choose to do. And you will find that you will start getting your people who see you. And just like with Lily, some shit might pop off and then boom, you are flying. And that's a good thing. So just, yeah, it does. I mean, it does. And I'm not going to, and I said, and like, see, there was a time when I would have never done this. I would have never done a live. I would have never done 2 lives in a day. I'd be like, okay, that's too much. You can't do this. But I had to remember where I started, which was Periscope. And Periscope was live streaming. And so what did you do? You got on Periscope and you live streamed. I would live stream walking down the street. Hey, y'all, I'm talking to you. Right. Yeah, that would be nice if you could add to it. That would be nice. But yeah, because I mean, you can pull up, once it processes, you can see the live chat. You just got to open it up. But yeah, so, that's what it is. All right, y'all, I have got to drink some water because I'm feeling parched and get ready to go get beef from work and then run a few errands. Okay, let me just say this. Has anybody ever done this? So it is now almost 5 o'clock and I'm starving. And the reason why I'm starving is because I was too lazy to make food. Can anybody relate to this? So I've been in my house and it's kind of rainy outside. Right, okay. It's kind of rainy outside, so I couldn't go and get some Chinese food around the corner. And I got food in the house that I could cook. So what have I eaten today? I've had some Triscuits and some olives and pepper-dew peppers and a few mushrooms. But see, I ain't got a kid. And I can't make food for B until I know what her and the baby bump wants. So I think I should leave soon so I can go get me some tacos. Yeah, let me go get. I think I'm gonna go on the 47 to get me 2 tacos. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because I'm kind of hungry now. No, I'm not kind of hungry. I'm fucking starving. And yeah. Now that's cute, ER. That's cute. I should get into one. I don't have any, I don't have no salad in the house. I ain't got nothing in the house that I could just throw. See, oh, I got some cashews. Let me grab some cashews. I'm out of yogurt, y'all. I'm out of cheese. I gotta go to the store. Okay. I'm going now. All right, y'all. Let me get off of here, drink some water, eat a few nuts, and then go get my child. Oh, yeah, this thing's about to die. All right, so talk to y'all later. It was good talking to y'all again. Just pray that our girl Jacqueline don't come out with a video tonight, so I have to go back live again. Jacqueline, this is not your Sunday to put out a video. I'm just put that out there. Jacqueline, no video next Sunday. I'm thinking she's doing every 2 weeks, though. I think I got a little vibe for her. All right. Talk to y'all later. Have a great day.